So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a leader stat that saves after you leave the game. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to press on service script service. Inside there you want to insert a script. After that, just write down what I'm about to write. So here we go. Local data store service. It's going to be our data store service. Get service and then data store service. Okay, so now we're gonna make a local script for our player cache. So I'm just going to, for example, cache is going to be my stat. So cache store equal data store service and then get data store and then player cache store. And you can rename the player cache store to whatever you like. For this example, I'm just going to use player cache store as an example. So this essentially this code just get the player cache store and then it just connects it or links it to the data store service. So after you leave the game, all your data, all your stats, everything's going to be saved. So now I'm going to create a function for that. Function save data player. So it's just gonna save the player's data after they leave, and then if it's success, so local success err equal pcall function. So this just it's an error. So if it doesn't work, then yeah, there's going to be an error. Player or player cache store, sorry, that's my local set async, then player dot user id, and then player dot leaderstats dot cache value dot value. So in this example, I'm just gonna have cache as my stat unit, but you can change it however you like, depending on your preferences. I'm gonna just do this for my example. So now I'm going to make a if success, then print save. This is just gonna print the player's data successful. Just gonna print that. So if it successfully saved the player's data, then it's just going to print that in my output or my command. Else if, this is an else if the print, then it has to print error. That's error, that indicates error. So if the player's data didn't successfully save, then it has to print that. And then we're done for this section. So now we're going to create a game.player removing. So this means after the player leaves the game, it's just going to remove them. And then we're going to make the function for saving the data using player. Enter, and then it's going to save data player just like that. After that, so the bind to close is the player is when all the servers shuts down. When the server shuts down, that's when it functions. That's when it start to work. So game colon bind to function, close to function, and then for I, and then player in pairs, and then game dot players, and then get players. Creates a folder to get the players. Do, and then saves the data for the players. now I'm going to work on the players that are joining the game, so that are already joined. So players added, connect function, and then inside the parentheses we add player, and then local. This is going to be our leader stats. So local leader stats equal instance dot new, and then it's going to create a folder for our leader stats. And then leader stats dot name is just going to name the leader stats to keep it usual leader stats. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, but you also got to rename this to leader stats since it's leader stats. So make sure to change this to leader stats, and let's get it. And then leader stats dot parent equal player. Now we're going to make our stats. So you can change this cash. For this example, I'm just gonna use cash as an example, but you can just change it to however you like. You can rename it to whatever you want. So yeah. And then folder is going to create a folder for our cash inside the players. Okay, so now leader stats dot name. Oh, my fault. My brain went blank. Name equal cash. So now our leader stats, or our unit name, is going to be cash. Cash dot value, or no, cash dot parent equal leader stats. And then cash dot value. Now we have the value equal player cash store get async, and then player dot user ID or 0. So yeah, this is going to be the code. And by the way, you also need to go to the game settings, and then go to security, and then make sure this is enabled, because if it's not enabled, then it won't save the data after you leave the game. And also, I'm going to create a part, so after I stand on it, then my cash multiplies. So I'm just going to add this script.parent.touch connect function other part. This script is just going to, so as I touch the part, it's going to multiply or add 10 values to my leader stat. So now I'm just going to press play. Oh, there's a, yeah, I messed up over here. It's supposed to be cash.players player cash store get async player dot user ID. So I messed up over here. Int value is the value. Int value, there you go. So now we're gonna have our leader stats over here. So now if we touch this part, our cash is going to go up. See? And then if I leave the game and rejoin, our cash is going to be the same. And I basically just added a script to this part over here. Then inside the script is just going to be this code over here. So it just adds 10 value to my, adds 10 cash to my leader stats after I stand on that part. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and hope this video was helpful, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'm going to try my best to help you guys in any way possible, and till next time, Scripted Roblox is out.